Welcome to Advice with Bryce. I'm your boy, Bryce. We got a good show for you today. Lots of good questions. Let's jump right into it. Richard Mays says, what is the scariest thing you've ever done? Well, Richard, I don't have to think too far back because it happened just last time on the show. Eating that mayonnaise. I woke up in a cold sweat last night after dreaming about it. I also got left at the carnival by my parents one time. That wasn't too fun. I wandered around looking for them for a good while. Then a clown took me to a tent and gave me a glass of milk. I thought I was being kidnapped. Thought I was going to be on the dateline. I got over that one quick though. Ann Singer asks, what do you have on your shelves? You know what, Ann? I'm so glad you asked, because I never get to talk about what's on my shelves. So this is my ship wheel. I don't know where it come from. I guess from a boat. It's made of solid gold. At least I think it is. It's weird how the gold chips off like that. Over on the other side, I got my buddy Wilson. Sometimes I talk to him when I feel lonely in here. Nobody ever comes over here to visit me. Up here, I got that mouse we caught the other day. Now he's a decoration. Hush now. This is something. Got this basketball. This is the severed foot of a ninja. Don't ask me how I got it. And here's the altar where they sacrificed the sheeps. See, we got this one that's already on the altar. And this one's the mama watching her baby about to get sacrificed. Nope, it's too late. And over here in the middle is where I got most of my stuff. This is a big wrench I keep. It's for big bolts. It says the spirit wrench. That sounds demonic. Anyway, here I got my two fists. I put these on when David's misbehaving and making me look dumb in the videos. Take that. Got him. And this is a little doll I found on the street. I think somebody made him. They put a lot of hard work into this guy. I think he's just adorable. And then I got this arrow. So the story about this is I got shot in the knee with it and I pulled it out myself. I'm just kidding. I don't know where it came from. And then here, we got a big book. My hammer. I sentence you to death. And this little bird container. It's just the right size for an egg. So that's what's on my shelves. Matt Gleason says, where's the best place to go fishing? Well, Matt, I don't know where you're writing from, so I'll just have to speak for myself here. There's this old place called Campbell's Pond. Hardly anybody goes out there fishing, so there's plenty to catch out there. Of course, it's private property, but there's a space in the fence where I can fit through. What? You don't think it's good to tell people to trespass? As long as they don't get caught, it's alright. Fine. Alright, I go fishing at the lake. Sam Allen says, all my friends play basketball on the weekends, but I don't know how to play, so I get left out a lot. Can you teach me how to play basketball? Well, Sam, it's going to be awful hard to teach you over a video. It'd be a lot easier if you were here with me. Of course, I'm not one to give up, so I'll give it my best shot. Here's how you play basketball. The first thing you're going to have to know is how to dribble. Just take the ball and this one's flat. So you take your basketball, the rock, your Dwayne Johnson, that's what we call it. And you want to take your whole palm and just push it into the ground. And you can take it over here. And you can switch hands with it. You can even go between your legs with it. Most important thing in the game is if you don't have the ball, you need to get it, even if one of your teammates has it. And if you're trying to take it, make sure you always watch where the ball is, because where the ball is where they're gonna be. Now it's time to hit the court. Well, here's the court. That up there is called the basket, or the hoop, or the goal. This big round line's where you stand if you want to make 3 points. I don't think we're ready for that yet. Well, let's start working. The first thing I'm gonna teach you is how to shoot. Most of the professionals do it like this. Maybe not exactly like that, but really I don't like shooting that way. All that's important is making sure that ball gets in the basket, and you gotta get it there however you can. So I also like doing it like this, or like this. Look at there. David, if I don't make any more of these, just put that one in there. The next thing you gotta learn is the layup. You're just gonna run up under the goal and toss it up in there. It'll go right in the basket.
That's how it's done. Something else you might want to try is the dunk. You just jump up there and put it right in the basket. Oh, Lord. If you do all that, you'll be a pro at basketball. David, I need an ice water. Well, are you dying, David? Because I am.
And finally, Holly Holt says, I'm about to go through a big change in my life. How can I know that God is still good when my life changes? Well, I'll tell you, some of y'all are really surprising me with these questions. I didn't think y'all trusted me with this kind of stuff, but I'll do my best. Well, Holly, for this question, I think I'll talk about the Israelites again. So we already talked about the Israelites being in slavery and God sending the plagues on Egypt. So now we're going to talk about the Israelites after they left Egypt. So when the Israelites left Egypt and they'd crossed over the Red Sea, they entered into the wilderness. And as you can guess from the name, it was a wild place. Not any homes, no Taco Bells, no restrooms. But the thing about it is, the wilderness wasn't the place that they were called to be. That was just a place that they had to go through to get where they were supposed to be. God had set aside a land for the Israelites to live in, called the Promised Land. And the Israelites had to travel through the desert to get to the Promised Land. So sometimes, life changes from what we're used to. We go from a place that we're comfortable to a place where we don't know what's in front of us. But we can trust that God has a Promised Land for us on the other side of that. Well, I answered your questions to the best of my ability, and I think I did a darn good job. So I hope to see you in the next video, and I hope y'all have a good day.